Story time. One thing I tend to do is procrastinate. Some of the time. But this story is based on a time when I didn't. So this story begins back when I was in university. This was a film study class. We had to choose a film and write an essay on it. And we had to discuss with the professor first about what movie we were basing our essay on. I chose mine, and he said, "You may proceed with your work." And so I did. I prepared many sources for my thesis. One thing I did is that I would prioritize the due dates of my assignments. So whatever was due first is what I would get done first. After getting all my assignments done, the next thing that was due was my essay. And so I started on a Thursday, and it was due on Sunday by 11:55 p.m. Plenty of time. 6 p.m., I had 6 hours left to hand it in, and all I had left was my conclusion. Now, I found a video on YouTube titled with the film that I was basing my essay on. And that's what I referenced my entire essay on. Now, I felt pretty confident I was done. For the hell of it, I looked at the comments, and I read something that I didn't like. Somebody commented that this is not the correct film that you're titling it. That freaked the shit out of me. If that comment was right, then that means my entire essay is garbage, because I just wrote an essay on the wrong film that I told the professor I was going to do it on. Upon further research, the comment was correct. My essay was garbage. I had 6 hours left to hand it in, and I had nothing. At the time, I was sitting at a 40%. This essay was worth 40%. All I had to do was just pass the essay, and I would pass the class. But there I was with no essay, 6 hours left. I was going to fail. And this course I needed because it was a 2000 level, and I needed to pass it in order to take the 3000 level courses. So all I can conclude is that I was screwed. I failed the class. I would have to go another year in university. How all my family and peers will think of that. Yeah, I was screwed, and I was panicking. After having my moment of panicking, I got myself back together, as hard as it was, and I told myself, I got 6 hours still. What do I need to do to get done in order to pass this class? And so what I did was I found the actual movie on YouTube, and I bought it to write my essay based on it. With such little time, I decided to watch that movie at 1.5 times the speed. It was an hour and a half, and I probably finished it in an hour. That gave me 5 hours left to write my essay. I started writing, and I didn't stop. 11:50, I completed my essay. I did not proofread it because I had no time, and I just submitted it in and hoped for the best. I felt so inconfident about how well I did on that essay because of how last minute it ended up being, as well as the fact that this professor was very strict with marking essays, as my previous essays in this class were marked around like a 60% area, that I thought like if I got 40%, whatever, I may have failed on the essay, but I passed the class, and that's all that mattered. Weeks go by, and I'm just nervous to see the results on this essay. And thank God, I was shocked. The mark I got was a 72%. Last minute binging and grinding for that. You know, I could have just given up and just accepted the failure, extended my year for another year in university. But no, thank God I got myself back together and did it. I'm thinking I just got lucky with my sources and how strong they were. Or maybe I've just improved with all the practice that I've been getting in school. Or maybe it's both. And I think that's just where I lucked out. In the end, I was I was never happier before to see a passing mark. The thing that I took from this is that no matter what situation you are, no matter how hopeless, look at what you got and make the most of it. If you do that, you can't go wrong. And also, don't procrastinate, because you'll benefit from it.